From mid-century to contemporary, public to private, we're in search of the very best in art, homes, happenings, stores, restaurants, and people. Things that defy categories. The perpetual freshness and cool of modern never ceases to captivate us. Join us for another edition of Modern Dallas TV to discover what's going on and where in the modern world.
Hi, I'm Micah Gilbert, the geologist and gemologist at Impressive Geodesigns. We present the finest natural decor with high-quality minerals, corals, and other specimens from all over the world. We provide a variety of functional pieces, including lamps, tables, bowls, and other custom projects. Share in the beauty and wonder of these stunning gems and natural works of art. Visit us at ImpressiveGeodesigns.com.
Modern Dallas Real Estate this week is in Russwood Acres. We had a magnificent home with Jason Bates and Ryan Strife with the Perry Miller Strife Group. Jason, you know, we look at modern homes every week and we look at the elements of what makes a great modern. And a great modern has materials, a combination of great materials, wood, metal, brick. This house almost encompasses all of that. Tell us a little bit about this home and what people can expect.
Well, this home is the builder's personal home. It's Rob Champion with ICF Custom Homes. He was inspired by Tom Kundig to put this masterpiece together, and I think he's done a tremendous job kind of showcasing the architectural features and really kind of delivering what the market's been asking for.
So talking about what the market's asking for, what are they asking for?
Well, in this case, we're on just over 2/3 of an acre in Russwood Acres on the cul-de-sac side. It's very quiet over here, peaceful. And then the home itself is 54 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath. And really what the market's been asking for is all one level, and here we have it.
Yeah, it's actually unbelievably laid out for a single story. So Ryan, tell us about some of the features and benefits and what makes this home unique.
You know, I think what the builder did so masterfully is the relationship of the indoor and outdoor spaces. They marry those two seamlessly. So you've got great spaces that starts from the exterior drive up through into the back terrace. It's just a house that wants to invite you outside, and then it's magnificent looking inside, particularly in a twilight setting.
And obviously the landscaping is tremendous, the backyard.
Yeah, they've used water features. You've got metal planters that and just kind of a combination of vegetation that we don't see every day. And I think that's what makes this unique, is that it's different. And that's what the architect and the builder was trying to accomplish with this project.
So Jason, when you walk into this home, this single story, which is unique for Dallas, especially the size, it's got beautiful open floor plan. There's some great design elements. Tell us some of the highlights.
Well, since this is the builder's personal home, they spared no expense when it came to the design features. Renee Champion did all of the design inside. Picked out the materials such as the, you'll notice the Shoshugiban flamed wood treatment in the dining room ceiling, the leathered granite in the kitchen and the butler's pantry area. They have custom metal features throughout the property, including the metal fireplace, and you know, even from there, we have the property features almost 2 master suites and a 4-car garage out back.
Well, it's absolutely a wonderful home, great neighborhood, great location. So one of the wonderful things, this home is exclusively on Modern Dallas TV and moderndallas.net. It's located at
5125 Royal Crest.
and it's listed for
$2,750,000.
and you can see it on our website on moderndallas.net. And if you want to see all the modern listings, see our real estate page. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Modern Dallas Art this week is here at Haley Henman Gallery, located in Trinity Groves, and we're here to see the show by Josh West called I, a Stranger. Josh, this is a great show. It's a beautiful work of portraiture. Tell us how you got started and how you got to this point.
Thank you. Well, I grew up in East Texas. I received my bachelor's degree from Stephen F. Austin. My father is actually an artist. He builds saddles and he's a silversmith, so art's kind of always been a part of who I am. And after my bachelor's degree, I was a social worker for Child Protective Services. I investigated a lot of different kinds of abuse and neglect of children, and it kind of really opened my eyes to the world that really is all around us in ways that, you know, you can have a sense of what the world is like, but until you actually come face to face with some of the harsher realities, it really changes your perspective.
So where did you gain this experience and knowledge of the arts?
Well, I received my master's degree from the University of North Texas. I actually got my degree in watercolor. Millie Giles was an incredible teacher, really opened my eyes to possibilities of the medium, and really kind of forced me to be able to express myself in new ways.
So Josh, this is an amazing show, and obviously these are portraits. How did that experience and background help you create this body of work?
Well, all of these works are my attempt to present human beings with empathy and to sort of tell their stories in this single sort of a snapshot, using, you know, the color and the mark making and the abstractions that sort of go with these images to kind of give you a sense of their reality, at least from my perspective, or to give the viewer an ability to sort of enter the painting in an emotional way.
And how did you come up with each one of these?
Some of these individuals that I've painted are actual people that I'm aware of. For example, this is Cedric Hero, who is a prisoner in France for helping refugees who are passing through his land. He'd provide them with a place to stay despite the French government's telling him that he should stop this. He said, there are people that need my help, so I helped them. And I thought that it was just a really beautiful story of what I feel like I would like to be as an American, and I feel like we may be all forced to make some very serious choices in the future, and this is a great example.
And then the kid. That's sort of, I hate to use the word loosely, iconic, but it has that feel because there's a lot of depth, there's a personality, there's a kid maybe in fear, and then there's an American flag sort of within that abstraction.
Mm-hmm. The piece is actually titled Friend or Foe, and it's kind of my way of sussing through a lot of current events that are happening right now, where it's difficult to know who the friend is and who the foe is. Whenever I think that the viewer's opinion of this piece could change depending on their own background. If you relate to the child in this portrait, he may be encountering something outside of the viewer's frame of reference that is somewhat threatening, or perhaps he himself is the threat. It's sort of difficult to know, and so that's what I like about the piece.
So this is an incredible body of work. I would highly recommend stopping by the gallery here in Trinity Groves. It's at 422 Singleton. It's Haley Henman Gallery, and you can see all the details on their website at haleyhenman.com. Thanks, Josh.
Hi, I'm Empress, and I'm with Impressive Geodesigns. Today, we're featuring the beloved amethyst. The color can vary from light lavenders to deep purples. The faceted points can range from small to large clusters. The customized lamps and tables and bowls are available at ImpressiveGeodesigns.com.
Modern Dallas this week is here at Callison RTKL, an architectural firm in downtown Dallas, and I'm here with Brandon O'Grady and Eddie Castagnada, and we're here to talk about the AIA UnBuilt Awards. And this is significant because the Vertical Campus won one of these awards. What does it mean to a project like this, Brandon?
Well, Jeff, I think receiving this award and the UnBuilt Awards in general are important for us as architects, but I also think for the community, because the progressive thinking and ideas that are reflected in our project and the other projects that were selected really are going to shape the future of our city and the buildings that make up those cities. And so recognizing those, whether they are realized ultimately in terms of being constructed or influencing other projects is really important.
So Eddie, the urban loop for the building really mimics what the tower looks like. How did that concept and design come together?
So the concept came through this idea of a catcher's mitt. And so from that catcher's mitt, we pretty much drew all our surrounding elements. And so you're talking about the urban parks, the arts districts, the nightlife, and just bring it all into one focal point. And so that's basically what created our urban loop. And from that urban loop, we decided to take it and turn it vertical. And once we turned it vertical, it became a campus loop. And from that loop, pretty much we're bringing all our public space on the podium, on the terraces that we have on the first 3 levels, and bring it up to the top. And so on the top, you have this super floor. And on that super floor, you have an exhibition level where it can become for any type of forums, conventions, you name it, and also has a lecture hall. And so the nice thing about our super level deck is that it consists of this glass floor in the middle that connects from one building to the other. And so the program itself, it has a lecture hall and it has an exhibition space. So it becomes a public space. And so it starts tying in your first 3 levels and connects it all the way to the tops. And so that's what creates our campus loop and pretty much creates the form of the building. And so it came from a concept idea and actually mimicked the form in creating the urban loop at the bottom and then the campus loop on the top.
So this is an important project, not only for downtown, but for the neighborhood.
That's correct. And one of the ways to create a successful urban district like this is to really make sure there's an active streetscape. And with the podium, we want to make sure that there are uses like retail and cafes and open spaces that help contribute to that active streetscape. A few things that we tried to do with the podium was break it down so that it served as a way to blur the boundaries between the public realm of the street and the private office spaces above. And the client felt that it was very important to have a permeable base so that those strong connections to the community were created. It's open, it's inviting, and it encourages people to move through the project. And that ties into the urban loop concept and the public space at the top of the building.
Well, I appreciate you both being here. The UnBuilt Award is by the AIA, and this is significant on so many levels. We look forward to seeing this great vertical campus. I'm not so sure about the super deck and the glass, but otherwise, this will be a great addition for downtown. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. The modern lifestyle begins in the home, and you'll find a range of unique living spaces across Dallas's most desirable neighborhoods. Start your search by meeting one of these modern realtors. Poget began his career with a degree in architecture, followed by years of interior design work, including the interior design of several luxury high-rises and commissions for clients' dream homes. Poget's distinct background makes real estate a natural fit.
To wrap up this edition of Modern Dallas TV, we cover local modern events and the art scene. Check out the calendar and the arts page on our website at moderndallas.net. There are always great events from the Dallas Architecture Forum, Preservation Dallas, and the Dallas Center for Architecture has great walking tours in downtown Dallas. Open houses every week, always a great selection. You can create your own mini mod home tour. And Todd Camplin covers the art scene for us, from art galleries to museums and artists. You can check out his page on the website. And lastly, if you're in the market for a modern, mid-century modern, contemporary, home, high-rise or loft, we simply have the finest moderns in Dallas. For this week, we appreciate you being part of our show. We'll see you later.